Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Get the perimeter.
Now, here's Holmgren. Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
To Porzingis. Tatum a screen. Tatum on the wing. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. The shot by Holiday, no good. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one is on Holiday.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Did you see somebody?
Among the best defensive squads in the NBA, this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra-safe with that dunk, no question. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
Brown with it. With the teardrop. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Now here's Williams. Now here's Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Over in the corner, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams in the post. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Porzingis. Tatum a screen. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Porzingis with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop. To the left wing. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. It's White on the wing. Tatum on the wing. White a screen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's White missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elite for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Holmgren.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player. Positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
Good D by Holmgren.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
That one goes in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A 3 from Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He has 6.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Williams for three. Rebound, Boston. Right side, White. Here's Tatum. Out to White. Holiday with the three. Good on the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And the second quarter will get underway just after this.
The Celtics, 11.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
The versatility. That is pretty special.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. Left side, Tatum. White looking around. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Assisted by.
That's now 8 points for Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Pass to Caruso. And the Thunder, another three.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Brown outside. And stolen by Caruso. Outside, Williams. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Screen by Porzingis. Pass to White. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And a miss there on the triple. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
It's Dort on the wing. Back to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgren's because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Holmgren wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Porzingis. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Here's Hartenstein, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For your Thunder.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Celtics trail by 6. Left side, Brown. And stolen by Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And here's Porzingis. He's got 10. Brown wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. To the middle. Pass to Caruso. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Now White. On the wing, Holiday. Launches a three. And the Celtics another three. It's stolen by White. Oh, at the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
27.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum.
I got ball.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
The wide open look here for Hartenstein. And the three off target. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. They are stacked, D.A., for sure. Inside, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The Thunder leading by 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
13 foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good with the triple. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford, no luck. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Here's Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Tatum going inside.
Jason Tatum.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Brown. Outside, White. Brown outside. Left side, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Yep, it counts.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein, and it falls over the rim and in. Hartenstein's got 6 points in the quarter.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Celtics trailed by 3. Outside, Tatum. Tatum a screen. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Tatum. For the tie. Wiggins with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Down low. To the paint. And stolen by Horford. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Brown. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Derek White.
White, good.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Changing it up here. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Your City Crew. Take it right now.
Outside, Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Screened by Porzingis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And
The Celtics, 37.
we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Boston now. Tatum looking around. Porzingis. Tatum a screen. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
A wide open look here for Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
3 points.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. In the corner. Tatum with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Holmgren in the corner to end the run. They get it back. Right wing. Drops in the tray.
With that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Pass to Tatum. Inside. Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Jason Tatum.
And the Celtics lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Holiday. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
Pass to Dort. A wide open look here for Caruso. A three-pointer, no good. Over in the corner, White to the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Tatum.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make it.
To the middle. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. Here's Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. White goes in. Outside Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could, just wasn't in the cards tonight.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's White missing. Here's Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's White. Off target with that shot. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Back to Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Shakes them. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Caruso. Right side, Williams. It's stolen by White. And White with the stuff.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Outside, Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Tatum. Porzingis can't hit. And now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Pass to Caruso. The kick out to Williams. That 3 off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Porzingis, that's a 2. Thunder with the rebound.
that is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
It's Brown on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Porzingis. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Celtics foul.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's George. He has yet to score. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Steps Porzingis.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Over in the corner, Williams. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. .36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Porzingis knocks down the three ball.
Steps Porzingis.
Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Williams. Holmgren the screen. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Boston.
And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Dort. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
13. The Celtics. 11.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. Fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And here is Tatum after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To Porzingis. Good D by Holmgren.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Dort misses. Boston trailing. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by Boston. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Outside, Williams. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching threes for these teams. Porzingis so good from deep.
Williams from outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston with the ball. Back to Porzingis. It's White on the wing. Screen by Porzingis. Fires from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Dort. What a terrific move that was. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Out of bounds. Some physicality there from Lou. Pushing past the contact and into the shot.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Porzingis. Rebound by Williams. Holmgren in the high post. He's got 5. It's stolen by White. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Outside, Porzingis. They get it again. Pass to Tatum. Here's Holiday. Still scoreless. Here's Holmgren. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. A 3. That one's not going to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. Inside. Holmgren.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
some urgency from him there. Sure. The kick out to Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Pick by Williams. From the arc. Hits the three-point foul. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Thunder leading by 3. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the run, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren.
Boston foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Porzingis.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And the foul called on Casey Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your
Oklahoma City on D.
Number 9.
They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Out to White. From outside the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 7.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Back to Dort. It's up a 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston trailing. For the lead, Tatum draws the double. Pass to White. Out to Porzingis. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
3 points.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Right side, Porzingis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Looking to end the run. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Outside, Dort. After Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the steal. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
And just wanting it more there. You gotta like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And pushing it up here is Oklahoma City.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
Outside Holiday. Out to Porzingis. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. Two things you like to see from Porzingis.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Here are your Thunder Girls.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. Over to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Tatum driving. There's the triple. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. You're up. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
To Porzingis. Down low. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Now Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Brown outside.
Oklahoma City.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. There's Porzingis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's Porzingis.
Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by White. Just 3 to shoot. Williams with 3. That one, no good. Good D by Holiday. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holiday. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Screen by Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Outside, White. Stuffed.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come to me.
Right side, Williams. It's stolen by White. Here's Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
That's the line for the Celtics.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Rebound, Boston. Right side, Tatum. Outside, Holiday. Tatum a screen to take the lead. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder with the lead. There's the killer two-handed slam.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Outside, Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Dort misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here's Caruso. Misses the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Brown. Back to Holiday. I'm down low.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. 5 to shoot. To the left wing. From past the arc. Rebound by the Celtics.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Shoots over White. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. So we see Boston get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the...
One corner.
Help, help, help. Yep.
Stuff.
Stay on. Yep, no threes, no threes.
Yep.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine, that's fine.
Man,
that was a tough shot. That was a tough shot. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Game
what a shot! Here we go.
That was nasty.
A shot only fit for a king of the court. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. That was disgusting. E-Bands, congratulations.
17 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 4 steals. MVP of the game for sure. Wow.
Didn't do that, Danny and Smee, for sure. Great team ball, great defense.
Thanks, you can just drop us back down to earth anytime you want. Thanks for the carry. That was amazing.
E-Bands, thank you so much for carrying Team 2K TV. You know, take some Tylenol. I hope your back's okay from carrying both of them. But that was one heck of a performance.
It definitely was. Thank you so much for joining us for our wrap party.
Thank you for having me.
And there it is. More games to come.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bash. We're reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, you know, try something new. Promise you you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget, make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash, man.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi. Continue to bring all that positive energy. Continue to have a great time this summer. And honestly, my tip is super simple. Turn off that shot meter and turn on high risk. It helped me go from 40% to 60%. So go ahead. I'll see you out in the city, and I want to see all those greens. Peace.
Hey, this is E-Bands, the king of the court, and here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run at the defender's hip, you get an automatic blow-by every time.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a